Hello everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts, taking a look at connections that are in separation at this point in time. Whether you feel this person is your twin flame or your soulmate, not really too focused on the type of connection that it is, ultimately focusing on where you guys are at on this journey. So we'll take a look at some past energies, where you guys are at currently, as well as some potentials as to where you guys could end up in the future. All right, guys, so general advice, as always, please keep that in mind throughout the reading and take from it, as always, what makes sense for you personally and let the rest go. So I'll be using these three decks, the Twin Flame Journey Oracle, the Twin Flame Current Vibes, and the Fire and Ice Lenormand deck. All right, so I'll list everything down below that you see here, along with the creator that created them. So let's get into it, guys, and see. So starting off with past energies for the connection here. All right, so what is the past energy that's coming forward for your connection, the person that you are thinking about at this time? Angels and spirit guides, please, for whoever is in need of this message today. Past energies for those in separation. Some of you guys could have had children together, a family, or you could have both been very family oriented, of course. The family dynamic, especially parents, siblings, relatives, might have also played a role in the relationship. Either, sometimes it really depends on how that plays out in one's relationship. Either it comes through as meddling or it comes through as very supportive. So take it how it applies, when it comes to the connection itself. We do have recognition. So it could have been the family recognizing the two of you as life partners, as being together in this partnership. Let's see what else here. Let's grab maybe one more card and then we'll clarify with some tarot here. Past energies. So we do have release. Okay, so we are focused on those of you who are in separation. So what I'm ultimately feeling here, take this if it makes sense for your situation. Even though you cared for each other, you love this person, you guys were coupled up, maybe things were great between the two of you, but maybe you felt pressure from family perhaps if they either didn't approve of the relationship and maybe you let this person go because of that. Or you guys had issues within the partnership. Again, you could have had a family together or even blended families, and there maybe was this need to really cleanse things out of the partnership that just wasn't working, or somebody let go here, possibly because of the failure to recognize the value of the partnership. So let me go ahead and clarify that with some tarot here. Let me start with my TANIELU tarot deck. So we're focusing on the past here. And you guys are in separation because more than likely somebody let go or walked away. So it affected not only the two of you, but a family dynamic here. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on past energies. What do we need to know here? So we do have that stalemate. Okay, this is interesting that we've got twos popping up, Two of Pentacles, and then we've got the Seven of Pentacles right here. So what this is telling us, focusing on past energy, is something was keeping you guys stuck, and there was this need to maybe address those things that were keeping you stuck and why things just were not moving in a particular direction. And maybe you feel that your person was just putting too much into their wants, their needs, rather than, as we can see here, recognizing the needs of the relationship itself. And again, the family dynamic plays a role in that. I'm also getting this for some of you guys who wanted to start a family, and maybe you guys were just on very different pages. Maybe one of you wanted to start a family, the other one didn't. So we see a stalemate right there. So Two of Pentacles, sometimes there's that juggling thing going on there where somebody perhaps had way too many priorities. There's this need to balance those things, balancing decisions, as we can see right there. Seven of Pentacles. So what I get from that, because as we can see here, it's a wait and see card. So it's one of those things too where either one of you could have just been really antsy and impatient to get things moving in a particular direction. And as I've mentioned, for some of you guys, maybe you wanted to start a family, maybe you wanted to get married, and the other person just was not ready to make those things happen. At the end of the day, the Seven of Pentacles represents hard work and perseverance and diligence. And if that work just wasn't put in to the relationship, you probably walked away or let them go, or it just needed a little bit more time for things to unfold, but maybe somebody walked away before that could have actually happened. You know, bottom of the deck, we've got the Six of Wands, which is victory and success here. But I'm feeling somebody detached, severed ties, walked away before that could actually happen. Because we clearly see here past energy, it came to a standstill. You guys were stuck for some reason. You guys were at an impasse. Okay, so that's what's coming through as far as what's going on in the past. So let's go ahead and take a look at some current vibes here. So focusing on this deck, the Twin Flame Current Vibes by Sister Moon Tarot. And you don't have to resonate with a twin flame reference. If you feel this is more of a soulmate connection, absolutely, you could just replace the term with soulmate if that makes you more comfortable. So let's grab some current energies for this connection. What is going on? So things just weren't moving in the past. Maybe you guys felt like, you know, you were in this relationship, but traveling down very different paths, even though you were in this partnership. We have fragile. I should have handled you better. Okay, so maybe that's what this person is recognizing within themselves. And look at this next card right here. The grass isn't greener. I thought I was making the right choice, but I was wrong. Things are not that great over here. So another reason for that stuck stalemate energy is because, as we have seen, you know, maybe somebody just wasn't putting in the work in the partnership. It takes work to make a relationship thrive and last. But I'm just feeling ultimately somebody gave up or tried or wanted to maybe just go in a different direction with somebody else, and that created this stalemate right here. And they ultimately recognize that they hurt you, thinking that the grass was greener on the other side. But they have gained clarity. Look at this. I know what I have to do now, crystal clear. So maybe things just weren't moving before because they either didn't know what to do or they didn't gain that clarity that was needed in order to be the partner that you needed them to be. So let's grab some tarot. I'll be pulling from my Valentine Connection tarot deck here. I don't know if I actually mentioned my other deck. That was the TANIELU tarot. But again, I'll list everything down below. All right, so we're taking a look at some current energies for this love connection. Angels and spirit guides, please. So the grass isn't greener on the other side, and they now know this. But as a result, they probably lost you as a result of being able to figure that out for themselves. We do have the Knight of Cups. Look at this. And we do have the Two of Cups. We've got the soulmate reference right here. So this is someone, maybe a divine masculine, possibly a water sign here, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This is a very romantic lover, as we can see. They see you as a soulmate. They see you as an ideal mate, their life partner. But they needed to spend time apart from you, or they might have even needed to mess up in order to realize, oh crap, the grass wasn't greener. I thought I was going after someone else that was way better for me. Now they've gained clarity. They see things clearly. They recognize perhaps that you are the one that they want to be with. Divine Feminine, you're coming in with the energy of the High Priestess. So I feel a lot of this falls on the Divine Masculine's shoulders to be able to fix this. you know, and as it says, they feel they should have handled this whole situation better. It's now coming through as a situation that needs healing and possibly more time to unfold. So Divine Feminine as the High Priestess, it's all about your intuition. Maybe you already pick up off of that vibe from your masculine. Divine Feminine, you're also coming in as the Queen of Pentacles. Now, some of you guys could be Earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. The Queen of Pentacles, however, specifically Taurus. And so this is somebody, as we can see the keyword here, generous. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles is known to be generous, very nurturing, very maternal, down-to-earth person. And it's interesting, guys, that we started off with family, because the Queen of Pentacles could represent motherhood. It could represent the fact that you are caring for a child or children or a family here. So that could be your main priority at this point in time, Divine Feminine. You are perhaps the matriarch of the family, and you have a masculine here who felt that the grass was greener on the other side, and they needed this crystal clear clarity to see what it is that they now need to do. And look at this, we now have the Divine Masculine coming in as the Emperor. So Divine Feminine, for those of you in separation from your masculine, twin flame, soulmate, doesn't really matter. We've got them coming in as the Emperor, and it's interesting because Queen of Pentacles, again, very maternal. The Emperor can represent fatherhood, okay? And so the two of you together represent the head of the family. Okay, so take that if it applies, because some of you guys might not have had a child or children together. But there is this representation of the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine coming together to hopefully come back into union. And you're being offered a new beginning right here with the Ace of Wands, growth potential, as we can see right there. Maybe this person, I just kind of feel it on behalf of the masculine, feeling inspired to do something about this, because the desire to reconnect with the feminine, it's still here. It really is still here, and there's so much potential for this love to still grow and bloom into something beautiful. Okay, but ultimately you guys have to be on the same page for that to happen. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some future energies here and see what's coming in for the two of you. So I'll be pulling from the Fire and Ice Lenormand by Angelic Revelation 144. So future energies, let's grab some insight there. Is there a possibility towards a reunion? Or have some of you guys decided, you know what, you're better off just going your separate ways? Let's see. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on future energies for this connection. We have cross, heavy burdens, surrendering to the divine, and redemption. Okay, so maybe for some of you guys, it's one of those things where you got to just have faith and lay down that heaviness, lay down that burden that you've been carrying. This could also apply to the person that you're thinking about. Maybe just trusting in a higher power to manifest this if it really is meant to be. Look at this. We've got lilies, passion, sexuality, and pure divine love. We also have engagement ring, harmony, union, partnership, and proposal. And lastly, we have dog. Okay, some of you guys could have shared a pet together, but this does say best friend, loyal, loving, and devoted. So if those things were a problem before, and why things were stuck and why things just weren't moving, especially if there were trust issues there or infidelity in the relationship, that could be this heaviness that's been weighing heavily on this connection. But the passion, the love, the sexual chemistry, that certainly is there. And this right here looks like things can come back together. You guys can come back into union. There could even be future marriages for some of you. It could have also been a situation where you started off as the best of friends, it turned into love, and they are perhaps redevoting themselves to the connection here. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some insight. I'll be pulling from my Celestial Cosmos Tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on future energies for this love connection. Twin flames, soulmates, soul connections, however way you see it. All right, let's see. I mean, the desire to come back together certainly is there. We do have the Page of Swords right here. Okay, curiosity, new ideas. It could be a divine masculine who really is very curious as to whether or not this is something that could still work out, especially if you guys haven't interacted or talked in a very long time. So they are feeling a little bit restless to do something about this. We do have the World card right here, wholeness, cycle completion. So what happened in the past is in the past. That's the cycle that has completed. And so you guys are being given perhaps a new cycle to give this relationship another chance if you guys are both open to it. Look at this. I love it. We've got the Ace of Swords. Wow, we've got the Two of Cups. We've got the Sun. Oh my, let me make some room. Look at these cards here, guys. We've got the Hierophant, okay? And then we've got the Four of Wands. So soulmates and twin flames, they're both represented here. It's coming through as a very special love connection, regardless of what you guys have been through. We see the Two of Cups coming through twice in this reading. So that connection is still there. And ultimately, here's the clarity. Okay, so remember, earlier, we had crystal clear. I know what I have to do now. And this simply confirms it. So they have gained that clarity in order to have this Two of Cups with you for you guys to get back together and to re-explore the love that you guys still share. And to be happy once again. They have finally gained the clarity that they needed to take action to make this happen in the 3D. So let's just say there were other people in the picture, whether that's family that was getting in the way, or it could have been a love triangle or a third party. This right here gives your person the opportunity to cut all of that out, to kind of hit the reset button for you guys to reconnect and re-explore where the future could be or could go, so that you guys can be happy once again. This right here, these two cards could certainly represent the commitment, possible celebrations, marriage, reunions. The Four of Wands, I mean, it's a great card. It's our 1111 card in tarot. So there could be a wish that's granted here for this love connection. This is telling you here there's a future in this partnership still, and it looks ultimately very happy. This could also be a family reunion. We've seen that right from the start. So for those of you who already share a family together, when you guys broke up, that broke up the family as well. So that seems to be the direction that this is going in the future, where not only the relationship gets back together, but the family dynamic as well will be healed, giving you guys the opportunity to return. So that looks fantastic, the direction that this is going. Let's go ahead and grab some words here on behalf of this person that you are thinking about for this reading. Let me just grab the cards. I feel like grabbing from a couple of decks, so we'll grab some dialogue from my Heavenly Hearts Oracle, as well as my Valentine Connection Oracle. Okay, so let's take a look and see what this person wants to say to you, what is in their heart space. And you could also identify with some of these messages for yourself and what it is that you would like to say to them. Angels and spirit guides, please. What needs to be expressed here for this love connection? If I had a dime for every time I thought of you, I'd be the richest person on earth. So basically that's telling you they think a lot about you, maybe 24/7. You're not ever too far from their mind, you know. Let's see what else. My sexual fantasies about you are intensely climactic. It's out of this world. So they still fantasize about you. They still think of you very sexually. The chemistry is still there. They feel the attraction towards you. Let's grab one more from here. Let's stay together. Okay, so they don't like to be in separation from you. They would prefer that you guys get back together and stay together. And bottom of the deck, look at that. Will you be my other half? So those are some pretty nice sentiments from this person to you. Let's go ahead and grab a few more from the Valentine Connection Oracle here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for the collective, twin flames, or soulmates in separation. What else needs to be expressed in this love connection? From your person to you, or from you to your person. This could be a reflection of what you guys want to say to each other. You are the best dream I've ever dreamt. You really are my dream come true. And they could also be dreaming about you and those times that you guys have shared together. Take my heart, it is yours forever. Okay? So if you really are able to give this person another chance to return, I feel whatever lessons needed to be learned have been learned, and they're not going to ruin a second chance with you. Look at this next card right here. You are my true soulmate for life. Let's stay together. Let's grab one more here. One more dialogue for the collective for this love connection and separation. I cherish every moment with you. And I really do feel when it comes to this person, they focus on the memories that you guys have shared. They think about that, and they more than likely would want to have more memories, build new memories with you. And bottom of the deck from this deck, you are my forever and every lifetime. I mean, all of these words are so special and so sweet. And I mean, obviously you guys have been through some tough times. Otherwise we wouldn't be focusing on connections that are in separation, you know, so there's some healing that needs to happen there. But I feel your person definitely has gained the clarity that is needed in order to come towards you as a better partner, a better person. And I feel if they had some commitment issues in the past, there's been a shift in that energy and they're fully invested this time. All right, guys, so I'll leave that there. And if you're interested in your own personal private reading, that information is down below in the description box. And if you happen to be, what was it, Gemini, Sagittarius, and Leo, I'll be doing the bonus love streams tomorrow, Friday at 3 p.m. It's Pacific Standard Time, USA, depending globally, of course, on where you're tuning in. So if you happen to be any one of those signs, I'd love for you to stay tuned for that. And then towards the second half of the live stream, we're going to do a super chat portion where those signs have the opportunity to get a mini reading for a minimum super chat of $9.99. So I'll post all of that information. I believe my assistant already posted that on my community tab here on YouTube. All right, guys, so hope to see you there. And that's it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.